Welcome to London, one of the most captivating and bustling cities in the world. Known for its iconic landmarks, rich history, and vibrant culture, it's also famously expensive. But today we're taking on the challenge of exploring this incredible city with just £80, around 100. Get ready for a day filled with quirky spots, delicious treats, and a sprinkle of royal charm. Let's dive in. Morning coffee at the Attendant. Our adventure kicks off with a much-needed caffeine fix at the Attendant, a coffee shop with a fascinating twist. This unique spot used to be a Victorian public restroom. And yes, those ornate urinals you see are over 130 years old. I ordered a cappuccino for P450. It's not just about the coffee, it's about soaking in the history and ambiance. Thankfully, it smells great here. Sipping my coffee surrounded by gleaming tiles and vintage fixtures. It's clear that this is more than just a cafe. It's an experience. Riding the red double-decker. Next, we hop on one of London's iconic red double-decker buses. For just £6.25, you can ride all day, hopping on and off as you please. Our destination? Big Ben. Fun fact, did you know that all swans in England are owned by the monarchy? So technically they're royal pets. As we pass by, we're in the presence of regal birds. Bow to the royal swans. Big Ben and fish and chips. We arrive at Big Ben, or rather the Elizabeth Tower. It's a common misconception that Big Ben is the tower itself. But that's actually the name of the bell inside. This area feels like the Times Square of London, with the London Eye nearby and plenty of bustling tourists. The mix of historic and modern sights is exhilarating. Feeling a bit peckish, it's time for that quintessential British meal, fish and chips. We head to the Laughing Halibut, a spot that comes highly recommended. For just over P11, we get a massive portion of crispy fish and golden chips, along with a mysterious drink called Urn Brew. It tastes like fizzy candy, sweet and tangy, and surprisingly refreshing. The combination of flavors is a delightful treat, perfectly crispy on the outside and flaky on the inside. Exploring on the tube. Despite having a bus pass, we decided to take the tube due to traffic. It's a quick and efficient ride to the Millennium Bridge. From here you get a breathtaking view of the city skyline, and it's a perfect spot for that Instagram-worthy photo with St. Paul's Cathedral in the background. The bridge itself, modern and sleek, contrasts beautifully with the historic architecture around it. The Tate Modern and Tower Bridge. Crossing the bridge, we head to the Free Tate Modern Museum. London is famous for its free museums, and this one is a must-visit. It's housed in a former power station, now filled with modern art installations and exhibits. The industrial vibe of the building adds a unique touch to the experience. Wandering through the galleries, each piece invites contemplation and conversation. It's impressive, thought-provoking, and definitely worth a visit. As we continue our exploration, it's important to note that the iconic Tower Bridge is often mistaken for London Bridge, which is actually quite ordinary looking. Another London myth busted. Tower Bridge, with its majestic towers and drawbridge, is a symbol of the city, and walking across it offers stunning views of the Thames and the cityscape. Sweet treats at Sugarsin. London has a sweet side, and we can't resist heading to Sugarsin, a candy shop that feels like stepping into a confectionery wonderland. For £3.50, I grab a bag of assorted sweets, each piece more enticing than the last. As a self-proclaimed candy connoisseur, this place ranks high on my list. They specialize in Swedish candy, and it's the only store in the UK to offer this unique selection. The flavors are bold and delightful, making it a must-visit for anyone with a sweet tooth. It's a sugar rush adventure you won't want to miss. Affordable accommodations and pub culture. For the night, we're staying in a P27 hostel near Hyde Park. It's surprisingly nice, especially compared to other major cities. Clean, comfortable, and centrally located, what more could you want? The hostel offers a friendly atmosphere, and it's a great way to meet fellow travelers and share experiences. No trip to London is complete without experiencing its pub culture. We meet up with a local friend for a pint at a traditional pub. At P7 a beer, it's average for London, but it's all about the lively atmosphere and the camaraderie of the crowd. People spill out onto the streets chatting and laughing, embodying the essence of London's social scene. The pub we choose has a cozy old-world charm, complete with wooden beams and vintage decor. It's the perfect place to unwind after a day of exploring. Dinner at Flatiron. With some budget left, we head to Flatiron, a steakhouse that serves only one thing, steak for £12. It's simple, succulent, and incredibly satisfying. The atmosphere is rustic yet modern, with a focus on quality and flavor. Accompanied by a side salad and their signature house-made sauces, the meal is a delicious end to a full day. Morning in Hyde Park. After a good night's sleep at the hostel, we enjoy a traditional English breakfast at a hole-in-the-wall diner that's been around for over 40 years. Packed with flavor, The breakfast includes eggs, sausage, beans, and toast. Comfort food at its best. It's the perfect way to start the day, savoring each bite in a cozy setting. Conclusion: exploring London on a budget is not only possible, but incredibly rewarding. This city offers a wealth of experiences, from quirky coffee shops and historic landmarks to mouth-watering meals and lively social spots. With thoughtful planning and an open mind, London reveals itself as a vibrant and accessible destination for everyone. Can't wait to see where our next adventure takes us.